guys, FMs and welcome back to a video on the Losey channel, and today we are back with FM26 rebuilding my team, Newcastle United. Why are we rebuilding Newcastle United, you may ask? Well, if you're sleeping under a rock, look at this. My team are struggling at the moment. We can't win a game away from home. We're doing shit in the Premier League. Oh, it's just not good, is it? Now, before we get in the video, please do me a massive favour. Please like, subscribe and comment and help me reach my goal of 300 subscribers by the end of the year. We are currently sitting at 5 subscribers away. Maybe we can get it before December. Help us out, why not? But let's jump straight into this video and rebuild my team, Newcastle United, because I wanna do something special here. So let's save this Newcastle United save and let's see what we can do. If you go into the comment section as well, there'll be a link to my Twitch. Come join us. We're live every single day. Let's build an army, and I can hopefully entertain you when I'm live as well. But no, let's see. So I think we're going to start off by building the tactic first of all, because I think that's the most sensible thing to do. So I want to kind of just create my own clean slate sort of thing. Do you think that's fine? Allow you to start with no preset instructions. No, right? Yeah, that's fine. So it's in possession. So with the players, okay. With the players Newcastle have 4-3-3 right now, it's going to be the best way to go about things. So we're going to use that, and then out of possession, I wouldn't be against like a 4-1-4-1, you know, with the DM. I wouldn't actually be against like Tonali sitting there. Or we can do this. I think I'll do that. I think I'll go 4-1-4-1. Because I haven't actually tried that on FM this year. So, what are we going to do? So, we want to kind of build to our strengths sort of thing. So, you've got Nick Voltamada, whose best roles either, well, to be fair, you can play a channel forward, centre forward, target man, false nine. He's pretty much 3-star everywhere but a poacher. So, I think, for me personally, what I'm going to prefer on this game, it's probably going to be, I don't know, centre forward. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Let us know. Chat, help us out as well. Twitch chat, come on. I think a channel forward. I think that's probably the best role. Obviously, I was used to advanced forward, but we'll use channel forward for Nick Voltamada. We're not going to do the instructions just yet. But I'm just looking at the player roles for now. And then you want to look at like Anthony Gordon. So we're going to play Gordon on the left. So what do I want to play him? So he says he's kind of better as like a winger or an inside winger or an inside forward. I think I'd prefer him to play as an inside forward. I think that's where I'm probably going to get the best out of Gordon. So we'll do inside forward. I'm pretty sure this, like when we do the player instructions, I think it goes onto this side as well. But we're just looking at both at the moment. So in terms of a winger now on the right, so you've got Jacob Murphy and Alanga. I think we're going to have to sign a right wing. I kind of want two wingers that are just going to cut in and score goals, really. That's kind of what I want. So probably going to look at to sell Murphy, keep Alanga for the bench and use the inside forward. I think that's going to be the play here. Now in terms of midfield, so we're going to have Tonali's the DM, I would say. He's going to be playing like there, isn't he? Yeah, defensive midfielder we're going to put on Tonali. I just kind of think that's going to be his best role in this team. So we're going to put a DM. We've already got a DM there. And then you've got Bruno Guimaraes. Where's he? Batman. Yeah, he is. So look at Bruno. You're gonna have to play him as a deep line playmaker, aren't you? Like that probably is gonna be his best role. Oh, we can't. Oh, Bruno. What's he? So that was all right. So I'm looking here. Midfield playmaker. I mean. Okay, I'm going to trust what the report is saying. So a midfield playmaker. So it's expressive, creative, threat, and Bruno is quite creative as well. And then we've got the best rugby player in the league, Joe Linton. Who's going to be a central midfielder, wide midfielder. I think we'll play him as a central midfielder. I quite like that. So yeah, that's what we've got at the moment. In terms of the fullbacks, we're going to use wing backs, Tino and Hall. We're going to make the most out of them straight away, and then two ball playing defenders with a sweep back keeper. So I'm going to build some instructions, try and cook up a storm here with Newcastle United, and then I think we'll look at a few signings, then we'll get cracking into this season. Now, disclaimer, I'm not going to show every single game because that would be pointless and that would be boring. I'm going to show you some games, I'm going to play some games, the big games. when you're playing your likes of Burnley at home, Leeds at home, probably going to skip them games. But big games or games where we need to ensure we get a win, we're going to watch them. And Champions League, we're going to watch them as well. Unless you're playing like fucking, I don't know. Hopefully the master tactic. So here it is. This is out of possession. We're playing the high press, high defensive line, counter press, trigger the press much more often. We just want to get at them. Attacking transition, we're going to counter attack. We're playing with a high tempo. We're going to be expressive, discourage long shots, patience, work the ball in the box, get higher chances, and of course want to retain the ball as much as possible. So that is the team we've built there. So I'm going to save this tactic, and obviously it's going to be positive as well, sorry. Let me just quickly change that to positive. So look at how intensity. This is the highest of players. I think maybe we should, I think we should try and maybe tone it down a little bit then, would you agree? All instructions, out of possession, do that's fine, more often, there we go. Because because we've got a lot of games to play this year. If we didn't have Europe then I would have, but this is going to be the team. So in position, out of position. If I just quick pick, Voltamore's not going to go in straight away just because he's on holiday. Same with Tino as well, because being at the under 21s, 23s national duty. But at the moment, we want to change that around. Bruno and Tonali. This is what the midfield three, which I quite like. I wanted Bruno to be there though. There we go. So this is the midfield three. I like that. Bottom and Char, that's decent. We're gonna have Livramento and Lewis Hall in there. We're gonna play Gordon here. You know, I think Ramsey's a good option to have. Good dribbling. I mean, we could play Ramsey there to be fair, but I think I'm gonna play Gordon there. We're gonna sign a winger, and then. Yeah, I mean, maybe one midfielder as well, but I'm quite happy with the team. Obviously, you're going to have Wissa and Voltamorda to rotate. So, no, I'm quite happy with the tactic we've built. So, we're going to get that saved, and I'm going to look in the market, because money-wise, we've got 45 million to spend. So, hopefully, there's a bit of business to be done. So, we've just sold Emil Kraft for 12.75 million to Brighton. For a leading championship player who's not going to improve, I think that's really good business. And he's 30, so I'm happy to get that money, 9.5 million in the bank as well, because there was a few instalments and stuff and after 50 appearances. So I'm happy with that. But also, we agreed a deal to sign Mitoma for 72 million. Now, you're probably thinking, Kieran, really? But he's 28. But look, like, perfect inside forward, pace, stamina, dribbling. First touch is amazing. I think he'll actually cook for us, and you can see at the moment he's a good Premier League player. Radish's big matches as well. He's going to generate money for the club. I think this is going to be perfect for my system, the way I play as well. So I'm actually really happy to potentially get him in, provided no one else goes in for him. I don't think they will. I don't think many other clubs would pay that for him. And then I'm going to probably looking at like a left back or something. I think that's now my next position to go for. Just because I'm happy with like the midfield's a little bit weak, but Willock, Miley, Ramsey can even slot in there if needs be. So I'm quite happy with that. Maybe try and get someone on loan if I can. But I think a left back to cover Lewis Hall. I'm looking at like a Josh Doig maybe, someone like that. We did try going for Jared Bowen at first, but they were asking for 100 million. So yeah, that's never ever gonna happen. We're trying to. I'm accepting that. I don't care. It's below value, but he's not going to play, and I probably will never have the chance to flog him for that much again. So I don't think I can actually grumble at that. So Ramsey, Gordon and Wissa's going to start this game. Burns at left back, Trippier's at right back against Derby, and we lost 2-1. Wow, that's not very good, is it? Doesn't matter though. It's yeah, it is what it is. It's they don't even know my tactic. At the moment, it's like the familiarity. Is that the word? It's not. Basically, they fucking don't know what they're doing. But Mitoma has signed, which is a positive. So now it's literally just Jacob Murphy going, and I think that's great business so far. Being made, we've sold Jacob Murphy for £20 million, which we're gonna skip a day, and that's gonna Norwich get 15%, of course. But that's gonna take our budget to £30 million, which I think is quite good. So there is one left back I've got in mind to compete with Lewis Hall, because he could even take over the position. It's Josh Doig. I quite like Josh Doig. He's keen on joining it. It's not going to cost too much as well. So I'm looking at him. So I'm going to just make a sensible offer. They want that. So I'll give you that without the sell-on clause. So yeah, there we go. 6.75 million. They're going to ask for the loan back, but I'm going to say no. Because I quite like Lewis Hall. I think he'll do a good job, but I think Doig will be good. Like, he's going to be a fringe player, but he'll improve. I can play him in some games as well, in like cup games and your Burnleys at home, whatever. I make him a better player, and it just gives us that breathing space to think, right, I don't have to play Tino and Trippier both in the same team, one at left back, one at right back, one game, because they both can play there. If Hall's injured, then I've got Doig to come in, and then at last resort, I've got Tino Livramento who can play at left back. So I'm quite happy with that, chat. Reject that. I should actually sell off Harrison because the only potential for championship, and we're never going to be the championship. I mean, he could play over Joe Linton as well. I'm gonna make an offer from now. Like, I don't want to destroy the finances, but I'm gonna offer 20 million and then 35 in installments. I know that you might be screaming at us at home, but we've got the richest owners in the world. We're gonna afford this, and we're in the Champions League. We may as well make the most. Yeah, I mean that isn't good. I thought Man U would be a bit of a tough one to get. I mean, I'll offer 38. Oh, play nice. If not, we're going to go for Wharton and see what they're saying with Adam. We'll offer 41 and a half. They're really playing hardball, aren't they? I'm going to keep trying though, because I do think it'd be a good addition to the midfield. Do that. They're not budging, are they? Not budging, the bastards. What if I give them 21 and a half? I give them 40 million, and I'll give them like a percentage, like a percentage of profit of 20%. Nah, they locked it. And the cheeky bastards withdraw. Let's go Wharton then, because Wharton might be an easier deal to do with it being Palace, a smaller team. Obviously, they don't want to lose the star players, but Wharton, again, he can play in DM if he has to. He can play here in the midfield playmaker role. He's got the passing. Not necessarily the finishing, but he can play anywhere. These, you know, you're not getting 40%, you can fuck right off. Do that instead. There we go. Deal struck for Wharton. Probably a bit more than what I wanted to pay, but again, that's a quality midfielder, that, you know. That is a quality midfielder. So we're going to hand over here. Again, he's only asking for like 150. We're going to say 100, see if we can just get him the lowest wage as possible. But that could be two humongous. There we go. That could be two humongous signings for Toman Wharton and Josh Doig. I would call that a pretty successful transfer window. I mean, we've used installments quite early on, but I don't see Adam Wharton going wrong as a signing. Ashby's gone as well, which is perfect. His contract was going to apply that. Michelin places for Sula. Yeah, why not? He's not going to really play Sula for us, is he? So it's 18 million as well if he ends up going at the end. And we're going to get paid if not, so I might as well. Okay, follow up your interest and copy menu. What do you mean follow up your interest? Shut up. Can I just like say fuck off you? Demands are a fucking joke. I'm going to make one more offer for him. I'm going to offer the exact same amount of money that I've offered for Wharton in hopes that they take it, because if they do, then I'm going to probably, I don't know, it'll be a hard one to decide. I think I offered 45, didn't I? Wasn't it 45 million over 3 installments? Yeah, and it will offer 22 million. And that's the best I can do. Yeah, well, we're going to withdraw then. Like, you're not going to fuck us over. Yeah, let's have offered for... so I want 50% profit. And I want 700 grand. Let's have them then. Pretty much done as well. I mean, we've got to confirm it, don't we, boys? That is 2 humongous signings. Adam Wharton, welcome to Newcastle United. 21 years old, hard-working midfielder. I'm actually really happy with that signing. Like, that's a humongous signing, I think. There we go. Thank you, Southampton. So, 67 million for Adam Wharton. Can I register him already, can't I? I don't have to wait a day. I've got to wait a day. As were made to me, but it's first game week of the season. Aston Villa away. And this is the team I'm going to start with. So Aaron Ramsdale gets his debut in goal. Tino Livramento, Malik Chow making his Premier League debut. Sven Botman, Lewis Hall. And then we're going to be going Bruno and a debut for Adam Wharton in the midfield. Another Premier League debut for Newcastle is Matoma on the left. Another one up front in Baltimore and Anthony Gordon on the right. I'm excited to see how this game goes because obviously we had one bar familiarity. I can't even say the word, but they were familiar. They weren't familiar, we'll say. They had one bar, but now there's one bar of it being knowing it fully. So they know the system now, basically. They're not experts, but they're pretty close to being experts. So now it's just trying to execute a game plan against Aston Villa. So that's what we're going to try and do. So they're going to have Cash, Martinez, Konsa, Mings, Matson, Yuri Tillemans, Boubacar Kamara, Sancho Elliott, Rodgers and Watkins. Okay. I want to be impressed, boys. No way, Chow, you dick. Need a strong defence. There we go. I have the faith for you to make the difference. In Baltimore, you know what to do. Wharton looks switched off, but that's fine. It's his first basically week at the club. So we're playing against a 4-2-3-1. Usually Emery plays a 4-2-2-2, doesn't he? And there's our 4-3-3. I've only been using like the 4-2-3-1 on FM this year, so I'm excited to see how we do with this tactic. But yeah, we'll go. We're off against Aston Villa. Morgan Rodgers and Matson linking up straight away, but that comes to nothing. So here comes Newcastle. Here comes Lewis Hall. Go on, Lewis. It feels nice. I'm doing a series on the team I support and watch every week and go to games every week. St James's Park, some away games. I'm always there. So it's quite nice to do a team where I'm invested. Go on, Morton. Tonali. Gordon. Yes! Come on! What a goal, Gordon. 1 minute in the game. Newcastle lead at Villa Park. Come on. You say we can't win away games. You say we can't win our away games. Away games, rude boy, yeah? I don't know why I slipped out my mouth there. Wow. I was trying to... Up, Rastafari! Lick him up! But no. That's nice. I like that. I don't mind that. Bruno. Playing through the middle to Tino. Can he find anyone? Corner. Well done. Adam Wharton on the corner. Puts it in. Chow! Come on! Get in! Malik Chow at Villa Park. 2-0. Get in. Adam Wharton assist on his debut, and that's why we brought him in to put balls in the box like that as well. What a ball. And look at Malik Chow from Milano. Who got on? Bonds on the right. I think now it's time for Miley as well. We do want to develop people like Lewis Miley. So that's what we will be doing. So there we go. So we'll introduce Barnes and Miley to the game against Villa, just to get through the game, give them a few playing, give them a bit, keep them sharp. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Keep them bloody sharp. 4 minutes ago, looks like I'm going to get my clean sheet as well on the road, which is very nice. Big round of applause for the boys. Great performance. That 2 goals in the first half. Malik Chow header and a Gordon wonder goal is secured with the points to go to St James's Park under the lights against Liverpool. I can't wait for that one. Going to be playing against a rat. He's like the rat. I'm going to be playing against him. You best believe I'll be putting Chow to fucking go on hard on him. Fucking get him. So I'm a bit aggressive and you can tell I'm still heartbroken about it, can't you? But yeah, we're going to be telling them to fucking get him. Bite his fucking ankles off. So the rat is starting for Liverpool. Then you've got Chiesa, Wirt, who's unbelievable. Salah, Gravenberch, McAllister, Robertson, Van Dijk, Canate, Gomez, and Malavas de Ville. It's going to be a tough game, under no illusions. But our home form is important. We're going to need a strong defence. We're going to need to take control of the midfield. And we're going to have faith in Baltimore to make the difference in attack. And we're going to attack them from the off and hopefully get 3 points at SJP. As well, it's a bit of a bully. But you don't want to change it. I don't want to change a winning team. I'm not about that life. Here comes Salah on the ball. Gomez. Good block. Come on, boys. I haven't made a great start. It's not been too good. But, again, if we get 3 points, I won't care. We've had it. Well done, Tino. It's nice and simple, son. Don't go long though. There we go. That's nice. There we go. Wharton to Hall. Go on, can we get to Nick from kick-off? Yeah. Mitoma. Karu Mitoma. What a run! Oh! What a run that was. That would have been a great goal, that. Who is it? Tonali. I don't think Tonali's that good on free kicks anymore. Used to be at Milan. He's not for Newcastle. Yeah, that was literally the one we had against Marseille in the Champions League yesterday. Shit. It's a good kick. You can't tackle weights on FM, you know. It's impossible. Like, it's in the school. Yeah. When weights, I'm telling you, that's why I said don't give the ball to weights. Because on FM, when weights picks up the ball, I've never tackled him once. It's a shame because he's fucking terrible in real life. From the free kick. What a save. Oh my god, what a save. Jeez, the rat nearly scored and I'd been fuming. Watch this save from Ramsdale here. What a save, by the way. It's behind them. What a save. Oh my god, he's just kept that out. Wow. Fair play. Yeah, it's done. It's done, boys. It's a shame. It's a shame. Gordon's had an absolute stinker there as well. Would have been nice to win, but it is what it is. We'll go again. We'll go again. As I said, we've got a big game next now, which we've got to win against Leeds. And obviously, I'm going to put the team out there that I think can win. It is Perry, Bogle, Ampadu, Struck, Goodmanson, Stach, Van Berg, Tanaka, James, Nunto, and Okafor. Okay, so long as I have some on the bench at least. I'm confident we can win this game. Obviously, these can be the games where I slip up. I'm going to tell my team to stick to the plan, stay patient, we'll be fine. I'm going to ask for a strong defence, dominate the mid. Okay then, so let's get into the game. The boys are happy, they're not grumbling in the dressing room, playing against a fellow 4-3-3. So come on boys, let's see what we can do. There comes Gordon on the wing. Oh. Tino to Gordon. Joe Linton. Bruno. Wharton. Find the pass, Wharton. Oh. A bit lazy, but not every pass. We've won the ball. Yeah. Come on, boys. Press, press, press. He's on side there, you know. No. Go on. Well done, Baltimore. Go on, Mitoma. Great run. Great run. Oh, what a run! Go on, Mitoma. Oh, fuck off. Baited. Been baited. Nice. Valentino's beat his man lovely there. Can you find Gordon? You can't find Gordon. Gordon! Mitoma! Hit it! Oh, how's he not scored? Baltimore has got to bury that. Go on, Mitoma. You know you can beat him, which he's done. Mitoma. Yeah, anyway, Leeds are doing well defensively here. Bruno finds Gordon. Oh. We're getting closer, boys. We're getting closer. Break them down. And the structure I've got here. It's very undeserved. It's very, very undeserved. We've been the better team, but again, it's easy. I'm not happy with that, I'm not happy with that. It's a poor loss. Chances we had. Could have scored. Simple as that. There's a fucking switch off. I'll fucking punch every single one of your fucking faces in that dressing room. I fucking swear to God. Put was 6 out of 12, which I'm not happy with. But I think we should be. Beating Wolves. So let's go and kind of take the game to them and get us a little win. Come on, boys. Get in the corner. I know what happened last time we took a corner. Have we been given a pen? I didn't. I'll take it. We'll take it, boys, if we score. It's a minute in as well, so it's an early lead if we get it. He's going to be in at Baltimore, surely. He's desperate for a goal. Yeah, it's going to be Baltimore. Come on, Nick. The German in the tune. Nick Baltimore 1-0. Gets him. Good plan. Rowan, Voltmortar, Hall. Tino hit it. Gets in, Tino. 2-0. Deserved. A fullback's linking up. Gets in there. With a 2-0 win against Wolverhampton Wanderers at St James's Park. Blew them away. Didn't give them a shot on target. I'm buzzing with that. Where does that put in the league? 8th. Not the end of the world, but if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next episode for the first Champions League game. Watch what you're doing.